Yeah, so what's up, guys? Any believers out there? This is MacLord, right? A game streamer from the renown, streaming simultaneously on Twitch and YouTube, powered by Restream.io. I'm 1 week late with regards to the patch on TOF, but since I've started streaming this game, and I still have no other replacement anime MMO RPG-like game at the very moment, so yeah, I'll just continue streaming this one, but only for new content, and then if there are live viewers, I'll extend it to do the regular stuff that I rarely show on stream. Maybe except for the daily bounty, because it only lasts like maybe 1 to 2 minutes. Maybe 5 minutes tops, unless I disappear somewhere. Yo, what's up, Krusty? Thanks for watching. By the way, Timmy is banned because he unfollowed me. Short follows banned. It's on my Twitch tag below the live stream. So yeah, he's banned. Guess I hate that shit. When you follow, you should commit to it for at least 30 days, at least. And if you can't, then don't bother following at all. Is what I want to say. Yeah, so back here, there's at least one streamer here also on the same guild, Kiddo Squall, who sometimes visits me. So I am just here, and I know that Ghosted is also streaming Genshin. I took a peek at that, but yeah. Yeah, so this is TOF, the supposed Genshin killer, but it did not. Maybe for like a week, but after that, it's a bit too grindy, and yeah, the UI throws people off, so that's a thing. So it's a bit, yeah. Well, anyway, while I still don't have any other game to play. Oh, not this one. I'll just do the dailies real quick and then going to show the main highlight, which is supposed to be the combat waifu. Yeah, it's pretty much has the same style as Genshin, that's why people were exclaiming that. At least for the multiplayer aspect, it's better. But everything else is inferior compared to Genshin, in my opinion. UI interface, the amount of bugs in the game, soundtrack, everything is in Genshin is still superior, except for the cooperative and PvP aspects. That's basically it. Which is what I actually want, because Genshin always has that problem. As I've mentioned in Ghosted's chat, that it has a lack of endgame content, maybe a lack of challenge. The Trounce domains are more challenging if you're playing multiplayer. If you didn't watch the Genshin Impact videos, but it's on YouTube. You can check that out. I did pretty much everything on my own because it just makes it harder to carry. It just makes it harder to carry pubs because whenever I played before at the usual time. Yeah, so that's basically the reason why. Okay, well, at least my JBot chat is blocking the post from this bot. I disabled the verification for accounts on chat just so Ghosted could chat, because last time he wasn't able to chat me when he first followed and discovered my stream. So now there are bots now. I disabled the big follows thing, but can't block the entire message for a bit. So yeah, they have different quality messages. I forgot to ask. Oh yeah, it is banned. It is blocked. Okay. Yeah, I was able to block the big follows. The bots that keep popping up. I think at least on YouTube I've managed to block the YouTube bots. Anyway, that's for you, Ghosted, if you ever arrive here while I'm streaming. Wait. I have to change. Yeah, so this is my Raiden Shogun in the game. It's basically the Raiden Shogun rival. And this is one of the costumes that Genshin will never make. That's also another aspect of why I prefer ToF. It's because they have better costumes. Also, the newest character also has a summer costume that Genshin will never ever make. Yeah, so in ToF there are two versions. If you have constellations, in Genshin it's called constellations, here it's awakening. Yeah, so if you have 3 stars, duplicates of the same character, you eventually unlock their newer skin, and then there's like events like this. But this one's a spending event, and I just simped for Lin, my Raiden Shogun. That's basically the reason why my name is Raiden, McRaiden in the game and not McLord. Because also my character, if you haven't seen, is also based off of Raiden Shogun somewhere. Where is that? Yeah, so this is what I attempted at making Raiden Shogun in the game, so this is what she kinda looks like. I made this myself because you could also copy templates from other players when you first create your account. So yeah, that's it. But I prefer having a swimsuit, so that's it right there. They also have a swimsuit actually for your personal avatar. You can actually find a lot of Genshin clones here, like Keqing. There are a lot of Keqing models in the game. This is one of the spending events as well that I didn't cash in on. So it was actually pretty nice, but maybe next time, I don't know. Yeah, this is my Raiden Shogun. That's why I'm called McRaiden in the game. But anyway. Oh wait, I'm swapping weapons. Because I have 2 elements here. Oh, I'm behind the cactus guy. Usually have to do these. Yes, because a lot of these events are spending events. Genshin doesn't have that much, I think, as far as I know from experience. They have less of those. This one has a lot of spending events. Like this one, the costume for this character is a spending. Basically, you have to play a gachapon game, and then for Annabella, it's the same. Except it's just a direct top-up. But yeah. Superior costumes. I hate Genshin for having lame costumes. I saw what Ayaka looks like with a new costume. And it sucks. Fortunately, it sucks. Oh. So let's go people there. So yeah, in this game there are 3 weapons. If you have a perfect dodge, you can lock them in a time bubble, where you can cheap shot them to death and perform bursts. So that's pretty much how a game works. And then we have these random challenges where you get random rewards in the world. This one is actually a random event. But I think something's broken here. Yes, there is. Forgot the cash currency used in the game. But yes, you can also farm it, even if you're a free player. It's just that it's a lot slower than in Genshin, in my opinion. I forgot the computation, but it's actually less generous because the daily quests here don't give out that currency. in order for you to pull characters. You get it from weekly achievements though. So you have to play harder than you do in Genshin in order to farm that currency. Primo Gems. Okay, I remember now. It's called Primo Gems. Yeah, the Primo Gems here, you have to do it in weekly events and weekly achievements and events. There is nothing in the daily. And in here, there's a lot of power creeping in the game. Also, it's pretty harsh. So if you don't have the latest character, you'll be left behind in terms of DPS. It's less savage in Genshin because even 4-star characters are useful. In this game, it's not. They are trash. 4 stars are trash. I think it's kind of weird that it's pretty dark though. It's not supposed to be dark. Or this my screen's bright. But there shouldn't be any. We could try increasing the brightness though. Okay, back first to the daily. So yeah, you have to do these. Basically this one, this dark thing, this dark crystal, this is the Primo Gem of the game. And in order for you to get that, you have to do these achievements. Some are easy, like sign in. Bounty missions are the dailies you do. But then there are other harder content here. So you have to farm for an entire week. So you get like 350 here, then 150 in the guild. If your guild is active, you get 150 more. And then there are monthlies as well. Monthly PvP, I think it's 100 minimum. 100 more. Exploring the world also gets you Primo Gems. So yeah, there's that as well. And you get to pull one draw for each banner with 150. So it's basically 150. The other thing that's great about this game is that the pity counter doesn't reset when you get the 5-star. Oh, really? Oh yeah, I forgot. Sorry, I forgot to turn it off. Not good. I'm not supposed to be turning that on. Yeah, so sorry. Not used to live audience, so nobody gives feedback. Where was that again? Oh yeah, and also the game's pretty quiet, actually. That's why sometimes I actually raise the volume. As I was saying, in the banners also, here you can see that in every 80 you get a guaranteed, but in Genshin it resets, I believe. The pity counter resets. But here, when you get something in less than 80 draws, it doesn't reset. So in 80 pulls, regardless of what you're pulling, you get more than one 5-star in a banner. So that's the good thing about this one. And you can buy your own... You can buy duplicates also whenever you pull for this one, for this banner. We have something like this one, where you can buy it on the store. So you can buy duplicates as well, because it is essential for you to power up your DPS. So that's one of the beauties. So even if you get a 5-star on my next pull, for example, if I get one, it doesn't reset. You continue with the 21st counter until you get to 80. But the problem with this one, there is no 100% guarantee, unlike in Genshin. So if you reach 80, it's always 50-50. If you're going to get the limited character or a standard banner one. That's a drawback with the beautiful pity counter here. That's the consequence. That's the inferior one in compared to Genshin. The implementation of this system. I wish it were like Genshin, where there's after failing the 50-50, you get a guaranteed in the next one, but it doesn't work that way. But so far I've been lucky, but it's basically relying on luck. And yeah, just pulling a damn lot. I think I read somewhere on Reddit where in order for you to get a guarantee, it's like you have to farm 4 months, I think. And I think for Genshin it's less. And yeah, and if you want to pull a limited character, you need at least 1 duplicate. So that's one of the problems with the game. Oh yeah, there's also a guarantee here, by the way. It's after pulling 120 times, I think. So whenever you pull on the limited one, you get a counter here. You increase this currency. And when you pull 120 times, so 50% beyond the pity, you can buy from the store as well. So that's their pity. That's the 100% pity that you can work with. So this is the characters are in weapons, basically. But you can use the avatars even if you're not using the weapon of that character. You can still use the avatar. And for Ghosted, there is this one. There is a free costume, but it's very cheap. It's free, and it's not really that decent looking. Here. This one's free, but it's ugly. Yes, I know. The pretty ones are pretty much spending events. And then there is this one, the guild aspect, that's superior to Genshin, where you get to do a lot. You need actually a crew to do the endgame content. Yeah, there are a lot of counterparts between the games, so you know that this game had copied a lot from Genshin. Well, there's that. Do this, do this, do this. Okay, that's good. Donate. I don't know where this one goes. So yeah, in a guild you also get this one. You get the Primo Gems. Weekly. So that's another thing. So you get basically like 450 Primos per week. And 1 pull is worth 150. So you get like 3 pulls per week. You can just compute that and just let me know how long it takes to get to 80. But yeah, it takes a while. It takes quite a bit of a while. I don't know why Samir keeps bothering me with these NPC conversations. It doesn't improve anything, it's just more lore. But she has the longest conversation ever from all of the characters I have here. She keeps talking. And oh yeah, the translation is also inferior here in this game. There's a lot of machine translation, so you basically ignore these NPC chats because they're machine translated most of the time. Oh yeah, I'm playing in Asia. This is an Asian server. Unlike Lost Ark, where there is no Asian server, I had to play in the North American one. It's still very much alive at the moment. Yeah, but from experience, most of these active ones are dolphins and whales now. There are very few, as far as I know, there are very few free-to-play players now. That's why most of them have better damage than me. Because I only spent money on cosmetic, not really on getting duplicates of weapons to improve the damage. So my gear isn't as decent as those who spent a lot on the game, even on limited characters. I spent basically on cosmetics. Cosmetic gaming. There's cooking, but it's just basically for potion. There are healers, but if there are no healers, usually there are hardly any healers in pubs, so you have to rely on yourself to heal. That's why you eat food. That's a thing. Okay, going back to this one. Electro is my best element in the game. And yeah, and A lot of the characters here, I think 90% are waifus. Like there's only like, I think 4 guys in the game. You haven't seen. There's only like 4 guys here. This one that looks like from My Hero Academia. This one is like D-Look. This is the D-Look clone. Also Flame. It's also a pyro element. So he's like a clone. This one, this guy, I don't know where he is. But he's kind of familiar in an anime somewhere. Basically a stereotype somewhere. And there's one more. Yeah, there's only 4 guys here. Game on time click. Yeah, so there are only 4 guys and the rest are just women. Which I like. I mean, I like the waifus. Play for the waifus. And I have most of them. Except the limiteds. The standard, I have everyone. Out of luck. And also out of grinding. Okay, doing the dailies. This is what the dailies look like. Yeah, for cooking 10 times I get an achievement, so you have to do that also. These are some dailies. Some daily shits here. What's DOE? I don't know what DOE is. Genshin, I played, I think, up until last year, so it's longer. This one released August, so it's still pretty new. This game's still new. Genshin, I played since launch also, then stopped around February last year. Lost Ark, I played for 2 months, and then I stopped completely. Because that game is shit also. Dragon Nest 5 years. So yeah, I need a true MMO to replace really Dragon Nest. There is a spiritual successor, Dragon Sword. Just have to wait for it. There is no new announcement yet, no beta test, so it's still far away. Or Blue Protocol, which should come this year. Which I'll be maining. I'll be maining that game if it ever comes out. Then this one will take a backseat. Or maybe eventually quit, I don't know. But yeah, priority is those games. Yeah, and the upgrading is, yeah, it's kind of bad. And it's also a lot of power creeping, and there's a lot of toxicity in Dragon Nest, where people are being gated or discriminated if you have shit gear. But yeah, I was one of the more decent ones there. Like, I was soloing raids, for example. Way back when I was soloing raids. And my teammates would die, I would finish the dragon off. I have actually one video here, but I'm just waiting for Ghost if ever comes to visit. Drops by the channel today. Yeah, so yeah, this is the daily. Yeah, that is actually the origin story of my name, Night Lord. Because we had a lot of names or a lot of aliases or nicknames for ourselves in Dragon Nest. So we have DC Lords, where people would always DC in raids. Oh, thank you, Kun, for the raid. I'm assuming you also stream Genshin. Yeah. I only stream this one every 2 to 3 weeks because I just wait for a new patch. Oh wait, was it you? Oh wait, it's ghosted. Oh wait. I thought it was not. I thought it was you. Okay. Yeah, so this is what the dailies look like. Yeah, so thank you, Ghosted, for not streaming at the same time as me. This is the problem with stream elements right now, for me at least. There are 2 sub-alert sounds that go off. So yeah, that's my problem with stream elements right now. Tried remaking the overlay for that, and it didn't work. So yeah, there's that. So yeah, this is the dailies. You don't get primo gems here. You get other enhancement materials, XP, and gold. So it's less rewarding. Oh. Sorry, that's... Okay, my Nightbot's a bit too aggressive then. Even for 2 emotes. But at least it's visible here. You can see the overlay on the left side, right? Hyper Jammies does work. But it got blocked by Nightbot. Sorry. Nightbot too aggressive. I will correct in a few moments. I turned off the verification for accounts on chat, so even if you're not verified, you can chat, even the bots. Yeah, my Nightbot works though. And Ghosted's is working also now. I don't have song requests because I also stream on YouTube and they're pretty strict on DMCA music. And so I don't have song requests here. Apologies for that. And from yesterday's stream with Ghosted, that he showed the primary reason why I'm not doing TTS on my stream. It's because someone could abuse it. So I'm not doing TTS as well. Wait, spam protection, I think. Excess caps. Okay, I'm disabling the excess caps for now. Okay. Excess emotes. Fine, I'm disabling that too. For the links, I'm keeping that in for a bit. There we go. Yeah, it's working now. Yeah, doing the dailies first. Oh yeah, just for Ghosted. This is the free costume. Not that. Not this one. This one. Basically, you have to do the Remembrance quest and you'll get this one. It's kind of lame. As expected, it's lame for free players because you have to spend for waifu content. And then this one's the new one. This one's the new character that I'm going to showcase later, but I don't have her. But you can do trial. Just like in Genshin, you can do trials to test out the character. This one is also pay to win. And why is it pay to win? It's not pay to win, it's just cosmetic. Just it's a spending event. It's around here somewhere. It's around... Oh wait, no, not there. It's in the shop. The UI is confusing. You have to get used to it. Here. Here we go. So, in order for you to get that summer costume for the maid, you have to spend 1680. This one is different from Primo Gem. It's a different premium currency. So, yeah. They're different stuff. I don't remember if Genshin had that. But yeah, this one is directly attributed to spending. You have to spend real money on it to get the Tanium currency. Oh, I'm not spending. Not spending there. Okay, back to the sandworm. This one's very annoying because they're sandworms. Oh yeah, this one. This is the Paimon counterpart of Puff. It's basically the counter Paimon. It's Paimon in the game. I have some. I don't remember where I'm supposed to check it out. Oh yeah, Smart Servant. I have 4. This one's the default. This is Paimon. She's irritating in her own way, but not as irritating as Paimon. And she doesn't do anything in the game. It's basically just additional cosmetic. He doesn't pick up loot, for example. I wish he does. Yeah, she's a glitchy robot, and I hate that part of her. So whenever she speaks in quests, I skip. I skip over her dialogue, because it's damn irritating. There's a swimsuit? No, I don't think there is one yet. Yeah, not one yet. This one I'm using is summer. Yeah, Paimon's Emirati. So yeah, this is my waifu. This is the Raiden Shogun of the game. I think for everyone, I think everyone would agree to that. All of the current players would agree. That it is the Raiden Shogun of the game. Am I supposed to kill these? Don't remember. But there are some nifty stuff here in the game. Where, yeah, you can fly around and stuff. Kind of like, I think there are some characters already. I think it's Scaramouche that can fly. Well, this Raiden Shogun can fly as well. Hey! These assholes. Yeah, there is some resin gating, but not on the harder content. In the easier content, there is resin gating. Which I'll be showing as well later. But in the harder content here, it doesn't require resin. This one doesn't, this one doesn't, yeah. In the challenge tab, none of these require resin. In the select tab, it does. And this is one for the basic, more basic upgrades, but if you want to increase or maximize pure DPS and stats, you have to go through the harder content. But before you can do that, you have to finish these. You have to farm. You have to keep farming these. And basically just do these two. And skip these. This one, Bygone Phantasm, is the Spiral Abyss of the game. So yeah, there's a lot of similarities, you can tell. Oh yeah, I'm not yet done. Oh no. This is the world where probably Ghosted doesn't know. The Confounding Abyss. It's like a chasm. It's like the chasm of the game, of Genshin, of Toph. Yeah. There are waypoints where you have to unlock the waypoints as well. I think it's the same for Genshin, right? There are like gateways. It's the same here. You just can't teleport everywhere, but you can teleport on different worlds. Yeah, it's the same. Basically, this is the entire explorable universe at the moment for Toph. You can go anywhere. Basically, there are 6 maps you can do. Yeah, this one's the new one. I didn't reach the chasm when I played Genshin. I never reached that patch. I quit before that came out, so there's that. Yeah, Genshin also doesn't have mounts, for example. And there is also vast superiority in exploring this game. Because you have tools, which they call relics. So exploring is a lot faster. I don't know what beacons are. I don't know what that is. Or maybe I didn't encounter that one in the game. Or I forgot. Maybe I completely forgot my Genshin. Oh great, there's another one of those dreams. The random mini events in the game. It's telling me to keep streaming. Hey, this is the first time I've seen Lynn tired from flying around. Yeah, there are teleporting waypoints here. Swapping again. Oh yeah, I think Ghosted hasn't seen my Raiden Shogun yet, right? It's right here. Outfit. Yeah, so there's my Raiden Shogun. That's why my name is Mech Raiden in the game and not Mech Lord. It's supposed to be Mech Lord in any game. But for this one, it's an exception because of Raiden Shogun. Yeah, it's my custom avatar. I made myself, I didn't copy, because you can copy templates from others. Yeah, maybe next time I can buy this one. I think one thing I hate also about the custom avatars is you can't change the voice. And yeah, I prefer Lynn's or that other girl, the ice girl, because they're quiet in the game. If you use your personal avatar, she screams a lot. I hate that. I really hate that part where you can't really change or mute certain parts of your character. There are no sound voice packs as well, where you can select what kind of voice you want to hear from your character. I think it's pretty much the same for everyone. It's the same voice actor. Going back here. Yeah, this is top tier content because of costume. I hate Genshin for the lack of costume. Like Ayaka's, it's pretty damn lame. Keqing's pretty lame. For Alyssa, nobody really uses Alyssa. Okay. Yeah, so this one is a puzzle game. It's a different minigame each time you get that encounter with this dream. I think it's right. Yep, memory is still serving me well. There's a lot of memory games here, also. Not these guys. There's actually a lot of relics you can play around with here. If you play a certain game, it's easier. It's only difficult in my case because I keep playing different games without incentives for viewers, basically. Oh no, Asians play this. Yeah, I have some streamers who followed me here that swap follows where they focus on this game. But they are VTubers. So there's that. that is a factor. If you're playing an anime MMO and you want to expand your viewer base, I think VTubing does help with the matching theme, but I'm not gonna do VTubing. Heck no, not into that. Am I done with the quests? Okay, I'm done with the bounties. That's basically it. Sometimes I get random stuff. We can do joint operation. This is one where you get the armor with the stats you want. This is the one I want, Mason. Yeah, it's the same. It's from China, but again, it's not as gated by censorship, like what happened with Genshin costumes. So yeah, prefer this game. Fuck Genshin and their costumes, man. I hate that. Hate. Mia gives buffs daily. So before you do pubs, get some buffs. And I got all defensive buffs. So this is how you get the primos in the game. You have to keep doing stuff, you have to keep playing. It's Perfect World. If I'm correct about that. The dev is Hotta. Hotta. Hotta Studios. Yeah, it's Perfect World. Well, you can tell from the pay to win. This is my first time playing a Perfect World game though, so... And I'm only in it for Lin, nothing else. That's why I'm not really that... I'm not eager or I'm not planning on buying more or spending more, because I already got what I want. Yeah, there's a lot of pay to win here already. The costumes are pay to win. I am using the right... Oh no, I'm not using the right equipment. This is like a domain, a bigger domain. And we'll see if there are actually active players. There should be. Wait, it's almost midnight though. Wait. It's usually weekends where you can play. No, at least the costumes aren't pay to win. For Dragoness it was. So that was the definition of pay to win. The good thing about Dragoness though is that you can sell the costumes with the stats. So it is farmable. In a way. Yeah, my name's McRiden here. Out of respect and simping for Raiden Shogun, that who doesn't have a costume yet, I believe. I wish he has. So we hop over here. You set it up here. And blast them. Go pew 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 in the air. Or pew. Unless I get knocked down. Then go back up again. Oh. See, someone's more superior in damage than me. That's a whale. Everyone that's stronger than me is a whale. Yeah. So it'll make you actually feel bad if you suck at damage. I don't mind it that much because I just inhale a lot of copium and think that everyone is better than me is spending more. See, look at the damage difference. There's a lot of whales here. I'm pretty sure that guy's a whale. And the other guy is probably playing on mobile. Okay, he left the team. Okay, well, that's great. As long as this guy's alive, we're fine. But I've carried this part as well, so if there are actually weaker players than me here, I'm completely fine with that. Which is why I brought a healing item with me, a healing weapon. Oh shit, there are two whales here. Fuck. Yeah, I'm strong enough. I've done it before. But it takes way longer. Way longer. These fucking pay-to-wins. I'm pretty sure those guys are pay-to-win. From my experience with Genshin, it's a lot more difficult if you play in multiplayer. Not gonna lie, that sucks. So bad. If you don't spend on this game, you'll probably only have one decent element. You can only focus on one element. I think I'm pressing too much left click. Yeah, it makes you feel inferior if you have less DPS. Well, when I first started here, I was a healer because I couldn't keep up with the damage at the start. Yeah, this game is pretty savage and a lot of power creeping, a lot of comparisons with other players. That's why I thank God for Cruise. Oh. Thank God for OP guilds and guildmates. I'm not sure. Actually, I'm not sure if I could reach their damage. If I ever... Because I've been farming every day and I haven't reached it. My average is around 30 million usually in these things. But if they have this much DPS, yeah, if you're playing super casually here, then it's best if you focus on being support or tank. Let the spenders be DPS. Or kinda like me, that's hybrid. Very hybrid. Although my heal sucks also. Because I focused on DPS, so now my heal sucks. Not sure how you can catch up with just farming. Yeah, you have to basically focus on one element. Because right now I split my resources on two elements, cryo and electro. So if you're completely free to play, you could probably focus on just one element and spend all of your resources there, even your dark crystals, because there are elements and you can just focus on that one. Yeah, that was the highest tier. There are no higher tiers yet, but there is going to be a level cap expansion soon, because right now we're at 80 cap. Eventually it's going to be 85. I think it's in China it's 85. But right now in global, this is global server. We're only at 80. So maybe there'll be a higher tier. Yeah, I'm on the highest tier. What else can we do? This one you can do when you're completely lazy like me. You can do this one. This one you can auto. This is one of the few perks also that the game has. Oh wait. Oh wait. Nope. No, no, no. Just do 2. You can select how many runs or how much resin you're going to spend. So each of these runs costs 30. And if you want to burn up all of your resin quickly, you can consume like 90 in multiples of 30. You can just add a multiplier to how much you're going to spend. So right now I have 80 resin, so I don't have enough for 3 times run. So I'm going to use times 2 to spend 60 resin and get 2 times of the rewards. It's like you played this game, this mode, twice. So this is a pretty convenient feature here, this one. I like this one. Maybe Genshin could do it as well. Instead of rerunning domains over and over, you can just have one run where you spend all your resin and then you get that much reward. And that's... you can just hope. There's also one other thing here. You can go autopilot in this one. For this content, this one's very easy to farm stuff. Well, at least I'm multi-millions, right? I'm also multi-millions damage. It's just that I'm dealing a third of what they're dealing. Yes, the autopilot sucks, but it does its job. This one's autopilot. I'm hands-free right now. Just autopilot it away. Hey, look at that. See, I'm leading. I'm leading the autopilot race. And the autopilot is the wrong weapon. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win MVP. Oh no! Yeah, that's hands-free. Shit. Well, I didn't win MVP. No, because the autopilot used the wrong weapon. That was the healer weapon, not the fan. That Lin's weapon is the fan. So there's no DPS in that one. This is Lin's weapon, by the way. Yeah, but that's the MVP. They're just lame. It's completely autopilot usually. When everyone figured it out, everyone's just doing autopilot now. Exploration, I'm pretty lazy, but I did 100% the first region. Here, this one. Yeah. Back when I was really active here in the game. And I got Lin, I'm pretty satisfied already, so I don't grind as much. Still play. Only Lin has the paper fan right now. Everyone else has usually a melee weapon or a gun. The latest one has sniper rifle, I think. Yeah, this is my only 100%. The rest are almost there, kinda, until I got lazy. This one's still a bit far, and yeah, right now I can't keep up anymore. There is a new feature here, a new QOL feature in the map, where it shows you where the item is. You see the arrow right there? That's actually new in version 2. Where it shows you that the item you're looking for nearby is on a higher elevation or lower. Depends on where the arrow is. So I think that's a pretty neat feature. In 2.2, I think it's in 2.1 or 2.2. One of those. So yeah, it's easier to find the treasure chests now compared to the previous versions. There is no umbrella yet. Like, sample for Annabella, it's It's a gun. And it's basically a recolor. This is like a Genshin style of changing the cosmetic. We have arms. We have arms here. The battle nun. And then we have some blades. This one I think is like... forgot the name already. Klee. This is like the Klee of the game, kinda. He's also pyro, if that's a thing. Yeah, it's usually blades and guns. No, you can't really augment. It's basically just this character that has... Oh yeah, there is a relic for that though. There is a relic for big arms. Big mega arms. Her weapon is the eyeball. It's the big floating eyeball thing. Yeah, here. This one. Can get arms, but it sucks. And you can demo. Big Colossus arms. You can do the relics here. You have 3 slots. You can just toggle. You can see on the lower right. You just swap them up. This is the big mega arms. Yeah, this is the exploration. I have the exploration set up there. When I deploy here, it's... Where is that arm? There are a lot of arms. The cybernetic. This is the exploration part I use. This one is for combat, where if you get stun locked, you can get out of it using super armor. These are the ones. Emergency stuff. And then this one is extra exploration because you need to use some relics to unlock the... What do you call that? The nucleus. The nucleus is what you use to pull, for example here. From the dailies you get 1 nucleus to pull on the standard banner, and then there's this trash banner. But sometimes you get 5 stars here, but it's highly unlikely. It's here where you have the counter and the pity system for the 5-star standard characters. So you get 1. You get 1 daily. And you get the rest for exploration. You can also spend Dark Crystal or Primo. You can spend Primo also to pull on this one. But it's not advisable. You use it on the red, which is the limited banner. Yeah, 5 days left here. This one, 16 days. This is the highlight. This is the newest character. What's the wish animation? I don't know what that is. Oh, is it the pulling? It's pretty lame. Yeah, you can tell if it's standard or not if you get a 5-star with a red light. But if it's just blue, it's a 3-star. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, because there are a lot of characters now. One is a rerun usually, and it lasts a week. There's a lot of characters now. Yeah, it's like Marvel, really. It's the same here for this trash banner. But they usually just skip now. But yeah, at first, yeah, it was pretty cool. Yeah, you can just continue admiring that. If it changes color, it means it's a different rarity. But it's not, it's just 3-star. No, this is the standard one. This is the trash banner you get from the daily. It's a daily stuff. I'm not spending Primo. I'm not spending Primo here. It's completely fine. You just skip that. Yeah, it does sound like Iron Man. This is... my Primos are intact, guys. Don't worry, it's pretty much intact. How many is this? Just have to divide it. I think it's 30 pulls or something. No, 31. It's like 31 pulls so far. And I'm at 0. Yeah, I'm at 0. So Pity is still a far away. You have to keep farming. There are also this one, the fishing and the building. I don't get the fishing part because it doesn't benefit you at all as a player. It's basically collecting fish. It's not like Genshin where you can use the... you earn some currency in fishing and then you can buy a weapon. I did that for Raiden Shogun way back when. For fishing here, it's basically collecting more fish. Yeah, the fishing is still horrible in Genshin. Not gonna lie, it's pretty traumatic. I only did it to get the spear weapon, and after that, I stopped fishing altogether. I think it's pretty much the same for everyone. I mean, nobody does it for the sake of fishing. Nobody does that in that game. This building sim is basically just to farm matrices. Matrices is the augments on the weapon right here to add some effects and stats. This is the difference between whales and fish like me, because they spent more on this one. Because multiple stars does matter here. Duplicates of the same matrices, 5-star matrices gives you way more DPS. So if you don't have these, for example me, I'm just pretty lucky, but I'm not as maxed out as the rest. This is where the basic difference is in power. Yeah, they're the buffs and there are effects here. If you have sets, there are basic effects here. And depends on your need. So there are some for supports as well. Like, where is my sword? Yeah, for this guy, for example. Using a burst, you gain a shield. I'm trying to search for the other girl. Where's the other girl? Oh shit, I can't find it. Okay, this one. I don't have another piece, though. And it enhances healing. Yeah, this is the house simulation, but you can't really customize the... This is like your teapot. So this is the equivalent of your teapot in Genshin. But you can't really design it for yourself. You basically just build factories to farm resources, and then you use those resources to farm the augments in your weapon. Yeah. You can't customize these. You just basically spend currency. There are multiple currencies here. There are 6. You just build these and upgrade them, and then that's it. You don't have any power over customization. That's really lame. And you use it to fuse here. And you just visit it daily. And then that's it. It's a factory. In a nutshell, it's just a factory. Wait, I'm gonna try again. Usually every day I try to get a small chance of getting a 5-star. Well, it hasn't happened yet. I think it happened once. Or... yeah, I think it happened once. And it never happened again for the past 3 months. So yeah, it's pretty bad. I'm looking for a higher currency. Alright, this guy. This one has a lot. Spend here. Yeah, no, that's an enhancement. Yeah, it's a lot of Gamba, then you just spam it. Nope. No, that's low currency. This guy. Nope. 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 Yeah, it's pretty bad. You can see here. Well, I get sometimes 4-star. A month ago, I got a 4-star. But after that, nope. Nothing. I think I got a 5-star way back when. Yeah, there's a lot of gacha. And it's just a factory. I'm not sure if there's future plan to have you customize your own stuff here, but right now, no. Teapot is still better in Genshin, where you put the waifus in the houses and the mansions. I put mine in the big mansion. Okay, time to showcase or demo the latest character. If I remember where it is. No, it's not here. Yeah, the UI sucks in the game. Trying to remember where I'm supposed to do it. Trial. Yeah, here we go. Which is supposed to be the main highlight of the stream. Test this one out. No, I didn't read the stuff here. Yeah, there's also like a training room here to practice your DPS for the whales. It's usually the whales who do this to optimize their rotations and builds and whatnot. Whoa! Whoa! Was that a headshot? Whoa. The Pega aims here. Not sure if it's even working. I do believe headshots work. Just that doesn't... Can't tell. Well, I fell. Oh, that's the thing. Whoa. What if we snipe here? I think we can snipe in the air. Yeah, it looks like they can't reach me, and I'm trying to snipe. Stay still, guys. I'm trying to... Yeah, I'm not sure about the headshot. I think that's more fun in exploration. I don't think it's practical in combat. If it's a big boss and it doesn't move, then it's fine. I could also do the world bosses, but lately I haven't seen much from the world chat inviting world bosses anymore. Maybe on weekends, but yeah. Lately nobody's inviting in the world chat. It's usually where people invite for world bosses. I haven't seen it much now. I have not. Trying to find again where it is. Yeah, this casual. So yeah, eventually this character will also get a swimsuit. So if you're a fan of this character, you can also do that. Here, I think this one. Yeah. Story. I've done all of the stories. You can find it on YouTube, because on Twitch it gets deleted. This is Fenrir, a future character. It's also pretty hyped up. Like, I think it's another OP character coming up. Obviously power creeping, so that's worth spending on. Off-putting, like you try the weapon banner, you see how much damage you deal. If it deals high, you roll. Then the perfect roll, rinse, repeat for all the weapons. Yeah, it's pretty much... Yeah, it's just power creeping, but I'm above that in a sense because this isn't my first time playing gacha. I'm in it for the cosmetics, basically. So if I like the character, I don't really like the... I also like the gimmicks. For example, for Lynn, it's just flying around. It's fine. I'm not in it for the DPS. So I'm not really your typical dolphin slash fish in gacha. I'm in it for the cosmetics, basically. And I'm perfectly happy with that. Okay, we can start this one. See, there is Primogem. There is Primogem here, and one roll. This one is worth 150. So you're basically getting 250 Primogems. This is the newest character, Annabella, Pyro Sniper, which I demoed, but it was a horrible demonstration of the character. This one's a spending event. See, it's 25% off. Perfect World stuff. This is my first time playing Perfect World game, but I can already tell it's a lot of milking the players. I think it's worse than Genshin. Because one, there are poor translations here and there, and there are a lot of technical glitches, like the voice is not synced with the character, sometimes the camera is a bit janky. In a nutshell, I don't give a shit about the lore. I'm really just in it for the waifus, like any gacha game. I'm just in it for the waifu. But the story is they're farming something called... Actually, I forgot what it's called, but they're farming something in this world, and that instrument costs a time paradox kind of thing in the game, where a lot of the characters are trapped in time and they can't get out. I think it's called Omnium. Yeah, it's Omnium. They were farming it for energy and stuff, and then something went wrong for a few years, and then now they're stuck ageless. And that's great. If you're a waifu, it's great. If you're a kid, it sucks. If you're forever a kid, or if you're forever old, it's also bad. So yeah, but if you're a waifu, it's great. And they're trying to get out of it. And then there's a rogue group that wants to destroy the Omnium Tower. Tower of Fantasy is the tower that absorbs the Omnium, farms it, mines the Omnium. So they want to destroy it and then see what happens. I think that's basically the lore of it right now. And then there's some dudes that got lost. Shirley became a robot. The one you saw here in Nemesis. Here. This girl used to be this one, and then she got affected by Omnium radiation. And then she turned into hotter waifu, so it's completely fine. But her personality is kind of boring now, compared to her old self. But she's hotter, so I'm not complaining. There's also a pattern, by the way, with the unlocked cosmetic when you have duplicates of the character. Pretty much the game is obsessed with the black and red combination. You can tell it also from Lynn. Yeah, it's also black and red. It's one of the problems of the game. Meryl's is also, well, it's black. This one, black and red. There are more. Wait. I'll give it to you more. Well, this one's red. Red. Black and red. Yeah, so the game doesn't have much creativity in this aspect. Sakefuwa. Black and red. So yeah, it's a lot of black and reds. Lyra's actually sucks. Black and red on the first one. And then she turned into the Hulk. Turned green. Don't know why about that is. These are the 4 stars, but nobody uses them anymore. For the dudes, this is D-Look, but he just got white hair. He turned into Sephiroth, basically, when he transformed. This Sephiroth guy. This one's kind of cool. It's not necessarily black and red, but still black. I mean, a lot of these are just black or red. Yeah, so there's a lot. This one also green. Very few. This one's pretty unique. I think she's the most unique transformation from 0 star to 3 star. Yeah, the 4 stars are useless in the game. Basically, it's power creeping, and you need duplicates of the characters to get stronger, because they're essential for DPS. So yeah, this game is obsessed with black and red. It's weird also. Oh yeah, we're supposed to be doing the thing. There is a floating city. So this one is... Oh wait, no. There are cities in Genshin also, never mind. Never mind, and there are also floating cities in there, so I guess it's pretty much the same. It's pretty much copy-paste. But this game has taxis, though. It's recommended to use the taxi because it's harder to navigate and explore with the relics. It's easier with taxi transportation. And also vehicles. I got this from the factory, by the way, if you didn't know. This one is from the factory. You have to farm it really hard and really long. Like, it took me 3 months to get this one. It's really hard. Yeah, it's one good thing about the factory. And when I say back a few minutes ago about the dolphins and the whales regards to the matrices and augments, you can actually spend it because of this one. Yeah, so there are ways to get stronger with the augments. I'm actually curious, where is the... Oh, it's right here. See, the UI is confusing, so every limited banner also has their own set of matrices, the ones you attach to the weapons. And this is what the whales spend on, basically. Other than duplicates of this character, where they max it out usually 6 stars. 6-star constellation. They also spend on the matrices as well. Yeah, the UI is really confusing because they don't really have a decent UX designer, or at all. Yeah, it's pretty confusing. Actually, it's the first time I've seen that you actually have to toggle this one. Do I have currency for that? There is a... Oh yeah, there is a slot machine here. So there is a gachapon where it's free. You just need to explore a lot and do a lot. Yeah, I think this is primarily what threw Ghosted off of the game. It's because of the UI is damn confusing. I think it's Miraflor. Or is it Oasis Club? I don't remember. We have Taxi. It's the fastest way to navigate here. And you can check your legs. It's the best I've got. I can't check your character or anyone here. It's so usually empty. Just admire the legs. Yeah, I think I got the right spot. There is a gachapon now, also in the game that's not in the vent. Yeah, and they really just named it gachapon. They're just being blunt here. I need gachapon. Yeah, I have 500, so I can draw 10. This is a new vehicle, by the way, this one. This is the one I want, because I've been collecting vehicles. It's one of the things I just do for fun. RNG. It's like a lot of RNG. So far I haven't gotten it. Yeah, since December. I think there's more. Don't know why it's just December. They deleted the older records. But there's more in there. This one you can get some matrices, but yeah, it's only 1 star or 0 star. I don't have one yet. I got one before. Just one. Okay, back to the quest is actually right here for Annabella. There is no new main quest yet, I think. Yeah, it's still to be continued. See, this is how you navigate in this game for faster. And I'm still missing one more floor. And it's fine. Oh wait, I'm missing 2 floors. Ah. And when you do the main quest and the story quest, your avatar comes out. And that's the voice of your avatar, and you can't change it really. It's just an NPC. Yeah, it's China. Well, it is a Chinese game.
SNS に都市伝説みたいな話をでっち上げてみんなを楽しませる人たちがいるんだけど、もちろんちょっとした娯楽のようなものよ。ほとんどはただのゴシップだわ。
That's why I'm playing cosmetic gaming.
けど最近情報セキュリティ管理部門の同僚からドロイドに関する新しい噂を聞いちゃったの。
Oh yeah, it's ghosted still here. I think he ghosted me now. I was supposed to show the clip. Well, I haven't searched for it yet. I was supposed to show the clip of my Dragoness, one of my Dragoness recordings. Yeah, this is the new character, the Maid. Oh, he has work? No.
ネットの噂ではね、ミラポリスで稼働するドロイドたちはみんな得体の知れない謎の周波数の電波を受信してるんだって。それだけじゃないの。電波に引き寄せられて人間に内緒でどこかでこっそり秘密の集会を開いてるっていうのよ。とまあ大体はこんな感じの噂なんだ。ネットにはこれを可愛いとか面白いという意見もあれば陰謀論を訴えるものもあるわ。その噂詳しく調査するべきだと思う。ま、第7地区保安部のドロイドは同じ工場で生産管理されてるからこんなこと起こりっこないんだけどね。でも民間用のタイプならセキュリティの抜け穴や潜在リスクがないとも言い切れないわ。ハガード第7地区のエース整備士としてはこの噂の真相
Yeah, the voice acting is good. Now I'm using Japanese. I don't know about the rest, because I always put Japanese dub in it. Just read the.
エースとしての地位が不動のものになるし、ファンも激増しちゃうと思うの。でもその噂、なんだかうさんくさいな。失礼いたします。
Nice camera.
今のお話について一言よろしいでしょうか。
Yep, Japanese dub is master race. Always. Well, not always. I mean, there are a few exceptions here and there. Like, I prefer Dragon Ball in English. Because I hate Goku's voice in Japanese.
行方不明となりました。監視記録を調べたところ、ドロイドは閉店の準備中、命令を無視して密かに出て行ったのです。まるで何かに導かれる。
That's just me. I don't know about you guys if you prefer Japanese dub in Dragon Ball.
今は信号も途絶えて、どこへ行ってしまったのかわかりません。いずれにせよ、先ほどお話しされていた都市伝説と似ているとは思いませんか？お二人がこの件を調査されるのでしたら、 ぜひ私にも協力させていただきたいです。え、いいの？私たちはほら、ちょっとした冒険気分で楽しみたいだけなの。あなたは仕事があるんでしょ？問題ございません。実際、それも
there's a battle maid, so it's also part of our job. We battle maid.
私の勤務中に失踪しました。私の失態です。
Who is the master?
ご主人様からも可能な限りそうだったんだ。ご主人様って店長のことよね。
The player is the master.
だったら断る理由はないよね。あ、私はセシリ、ハガードの整備士よ。アナベラとお呼びください。
In these special quests, you get to use the character as the 4th slot, because in this game you can only equip 3 weapons, but for special quests like this one, you can actually have the 4th one. In Genshin it's 4, if you're solo, but for here it's typically 3, and it only becomes 4 when you're doing this special quest. As a demo. Because in Genshin, right, you can have 5. When you're in a story quest, you get 5 weapons. You get to have 5 characters in your party. I think I remember that one.
もうじっとしてられないわ。すぐに情報収集と調査を始めましょう。アナベラさん、他に何か手がかりはない？そうですね。
Okay, so we're basically looking for a droid, and that's it. That's what I got from the story. Okay, let's go, because there's a missing droid, and we are bringing Annabella, the maid waifu. Where are we going? Okay, there is no waypoint, so we're taking the taxi. Where is the taxi? Wait, let me find the taxi first. Did I fly? Yes, I did fly. Okay, I didn't see the taxi. We're going to hazardous lab. I'm just gonna point it down again. For us degenerates. Because there's nothing to see here. I mean, there's really nothing to see when you're flying around like this one. Just admire it. And then we need to go down. How down? There's the gate. I hope I can just fall. There is fall damage here, so if you fall from a really tall height, then you die. Okay, there's one example of how to get some pulls in world exploration. That's it. And when you get achievements, there are some perks when exploring. So if you explore a certain extent, you can get some freebies here, some rewards for exploring. See, there is one at 1905 exploration progress. It's still far. I'm not gonna do it. Annalise on that. It's actually on the map. The diamonds, the white diamonds, are basically the nucleus you can use for pulling the banners. Oh. Some random stuff here. Some randoms. Aha! There is one more here. This shining one here is also one of the new ones. Aha! I claimed that. So now I have 13. One thing to note though in the limited banner is that if you spend your nucleus and your gold here, you can't recycle this one on other banners. Basically, you're stuck on the specific banner you pulled on. So if you don't spend it, it's wasted. It converts to the standard one. at the end of the banner. So you have to spend wisely. You can't just pull on any banner and then hope for the best. You have to wait for it. I streamed Genshin before. You can find it on YouTube. Way back when. Last year. Up until Feb. I did. Before TOF. And then after Genshin, it was Lost Ark for 2 months. Then after that, I stopped playing any MMO or gacha altogether for like 4 months. And then in August, Tower of Fantasy came out. Started streaming that one. Here, this one. And right now, no other replacement game yet, so just continuing this one. Every 2 or 3 weeks. Yeah, you can find everything on YouTube. Occasionally, Stream Elements posts the link every 45 minutes or so. You can also put... Well, it's all in all my links. I don't have a direct YouTube command to direct you to the YouTube. Yeah, everything's on there. You can see that there's a lot of random genres of games in there. Some AAAs, some indies, all random, all non-normie. I guess Elden Ring is like the closest thing to a normie, because it's like one of the most popular games ever. And it won Game of the Year last year. And I think that's the closest one I've gotten to normie. So yeah, don't spend, going back to the topic, don't spend on the banners haphazardly. You have to really plan your spending, especially for free-to-play players. You have to plan because you have to commit, because if you don't have duplicates, the character is actually weak. You need duplicates of the same character to become OP, overpowered. Either that or just get carried by your guildmates, like I usually do on raids. I can't show the raids yet because I'm usually scheduled on weekends, and I just let the whales carry. I can demo the others after doing this one, if you're still around. We have to finish this one first, dude. This is the main objective of the stream, anyway. I reached Inazuma in Genshin. And that's it. I stopped at Yaemiko. And I didn't get her, I just quit. Well, I haven't played in a year. Well, 11 months and counting. Yeah, I wouldn't mind. But if you have more active players like Kun Kun and some others, then it's better if you play with them. I'm only ever playing, I think, Genshin ever if they give Raiden Shogun a swimsuit. If they give one a swimsuit or something close to it, though, hell yeah, I'm gonna buy that. Simp, absolute simping for Raiden Shogun. So we're searching for clues, I guess, for droid. But while the cosmetics suck in Genshin, and I'm not really enthusiastic in coming back. Empty ammo pack. So there's a sniper. Cybernetic arm. The active players should always voice out their concern in surveys and social media about how shitty the cosmetics are. Like, I saw some comments on Ayaka's post on Facebook. They say that the costume is shit. And they're right. But I see some simps on Ayaka that defended the costume, but it still sucks. Yeah, it got blocked by the government.
壊れた部品が落ちているのですが、
Like, Rosaria
不
got
自然
nerfed.
だと思いませんか?
And also, who is that? I forgot who that is. Jean? Jean also got nerfed a bit.
ちょっと見せて。
I think Mona's the worst nerf, I think. Yeah, Mona's. I like Mona's. They also covered the thighs, Mona's thighs. So yeah, it kind of sucks.
民間用ドロイドのボディの部分ね。けどおかしいな。どうやって落ちたん？まさかこちらの
Why is there an arm in
ハイ
there?
ダクトをとこれだけでは破損した部分は推測できません。ですが。
That announcement from Genshin was the beginning of the end for me. I saw that they were going to nerf. Means that for future designs, they're not going to be as revealing as I would like. And I also saw the cosmetics like catchings and sucked. Some more basic recolors. They look like different designs, but it's basically recolors. And it sucked. Real bad. I need a new costume for my Raiden Shogun here. The game also has Battle Pass, so there's a lot of milking the players. So yeah, if you're interested in playing, I don't recommend it, unless you spend a lot on gacha. If you don't spend, I don't recommend it at all. The Welkin in here isn't worth that much. There is a Welkin also. It's the one thing I did spend more than once. Yeah, Genshin's pretty... Well, it's not as savage or carnivorous as this game, milking the players. I'm using Electro, it's fine. Yeah, here you have to combine Battle Pass and the Welkin to feel like you're earning significant amount of Primo. Yeah, as I said, you need more. It's not enough you get the character like in Genshin, where you just get it once and it's completely fine. Here you need multiple because the stats scale up depending on your duplicates, not only just the abilities. So yeah, and your stats actually, they are totaled based on the weapons you have. For example, for mine, I have 2 5-stars and 1 0-star. So if I add more, you can actually tell the difference in the attack power, for example. See, it's even less than half if you have 0-star. So it pretty much it's a pretty big difference if you have duplicates. That's why this game is, yeah, pretty much pay to win. Well, not in PvP, but in PvE, it's pay to win. You have duplicates, you're way better. That's why I say that those guys that I played with, the pubs, they're probably whales. Because that difference is 3 times. 3-time difference in damage. I think I'm a dolphin, or less than. I don't know if there's less than a dolphin. A fish. I don't know if you call it a fish. I did spend on cosmetic, but that doesn't count as pay to win. So it doesn't count to the dolphin. It just counts as cosmetic. But yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with it, with the summer costume, so I don't plan on spending any more on this game. I don't think anything can top the summer costume of Lynn. I mean, there is maybe a summer costume for the custom avatar. I mean, still think about it. But it's not a priority. I got this one already. Pretty happy with it for now. And I should stay that way in order to save money. So we're investigating some stuff. Maybe a rogue droid.
Annabella は仕事に真面目なタイプね。そのような立派なものではございません。私がミスをしてしまったばかりに、このような場所までお越しいただいたのですから、お客様をこのような場所にお連れしてしまって、ご主人様
I think the translation has improved over time. But I think they never fixed the NPC talk. The one in the mail here. I don't think they ever fixed this shit. I think it's still machine translated. They never bothered fixing it. At least they paid translators. Just need UX designers now. So Ghosted will eventually play. Maybe. Why is my character smaller? Yeah, I am smaller.
残された資料のマークがって
読み上げただけじゃないの。
Wait. No, I'm not sure anymore.
あなたはミラポリスに来たばかりでこの会社を知
I
らない
don't
でし
want
ょ
my character to be too tall, so it's
説明
fine.
してあげてるの。名前を耳にしたことはありますが、この会社が
In
未知の
regard.
電波やドロイドの集会とつながっている可能性があるのでしょうか。知らなくて当然よ。もう倒産して
And
る
yeah,
から
I think
ね。
the character faces are also pretty much deadpan. They don't change. I think Genshin is better.
ヒンリアード財団の主力は
I think they're pretty much the same expression,
民間用ドロイドの開発と製
as
造
far as I
なの。
know. Except for the
使ってる戦闘用ドロイド
What was
と
that?
比べるとサービスに特化しているの。
the FMVs.
会社は
Those ones
倒産
had
したけど
expression, but this one is pretty
ミ
much
ラポ
dead.
リス各地のサービス業で稼働しているドロイドの半数以
Zero
上
expression
は
changes.
この会社が製造したものよ。何年前だったかな。倒産の原因は確か上層部交代による混乱、それか不正競争で訴えられたことだ。
不正競争？
裏の事情がありそうですね。詳しいことは知らないけ
Yeah,
どね。
maybe that's also why I don't bother reading.
噂、ゴシップよ。でも
Yeah, it doesn't have as much emotion
好奇心をそそられ
or
るのよね。
excitement as in Genshin. They have better writers, basically. Genshin has better writers.
所有地と分かったからには何かお金になる秘密を見
目的を忘れないでよ。
大丈夫だってば。都市伝説調査隊なんだから財団の伝説も調査内容に含まれるでしょ。
It would be one interesting game if both Genshin and TOF were to combine the best aspects from both games. That would be a pretty swell
倒
game.
産した企業の噂と消えたドロイドの噂に
MMO aspects here, and costumes here, and the lore, the script, the UX design from Genshin.
そうだ、28号のプレートも
The music also, this one has pretty boring music as well. Sometimes it's pretty silent as well.
はい、その通り
When I'm doing the non-quest stuff, I usually play music when playing this, when I'm streaming this one.
他に
Because it's damn quiet in this damn game.
私も関係者じゃないからわからないけど、いろんな
And I don't want my avatar screaming all the time and fighting.
問題とか、あと
I'm saving you the trouble of hearing the character scream all the time and fighting.
サービスだってできないのよ。だから
That's why I'm using Lin. Lin's pretty quiet.
周波数の電波を受信して操作されたのか確かめる方法はない。
つまり自分たちで真相を探る必要がある。
ここ
More
はヒンリ
investigations.
ヤードの建物ですから、まだ手がかりがありそうです。
Yeah, I heard at least Nahidas from a different stream.
皆
I
様
heard Nahidas.
ご覧
It's
く
pretty
だ
cool.
さい。
The lots of
奥の方に
la-la-las.
通路があるようです。
I think I should add that to my playlist.
行ってみましょう。
And when I play music here, it's the usually gaming music, so that it's not it's DMCA safe, so it doesn't get flagged by YouTube, because I stream on both.
この陰鬱な雰囲気は廃墟の冒険にうってつけのように思います。
High five. There's a butler here.
私たちが来る前に他の方が足を踏み入れたのかもしれません。
Wait. Okay, so we're the same height. Okay, that's a relief. Thought I was shorter.
私たちの分もお宝が残っていますように。
It's the right waifu height. Oh wait, no. My character's shorter, basically, so I am shorter. My custom avatar is shorter than these guys. But this is the true waifu height. Oh wait, I'm supposed to talk to her. No. Yeah, I'm shorter. This is how Mia talks, the Paimon of the game. It's like this, so I skip.
防護ドアは開き
I
そう
skip
になり
whenever
ます。
Mia talks, I just skip the small robot.
操作できるものは
Damn
これだけで
irritating.
す。扉を開くにはこれを何とかするしかないようです。
この中に何かあるはず
And it's part of the lore that she's broken, so she hasn't been fixed yet. I don't know if they'll ever fix Mia or Paimon. I'm gonna keep skipping their dialogue. I think on any language, but I think in the English dub is worse for Paimon. I think it's much worse. But even the Japanese VA couldn't save her. It's still damn annoying to hear.
セシリー様、お気を確かに。亡霊などは空想上のものに過ぎません。でも確かに妙な感じがする。安全とは言えないかもね。保安部に伝えて対応は仰いだら
Yeah,
どうか
there's
し
just a
ら。
lot of office talk though.
可能であればこの件を
Who is this
大事にした
master
くない
though?
と
I'm
いうのが
curious about the
ご主
master.
人様のご意向でございま
Is
す。
it me?
強化堂レストランの管理が不適切だという噂が立つと
Only I
評
spend
判
money.
に差し支えるこ
Do I
と
spend
もあ
money?
りえ
No,
ますの
I
で
must not spend money.
セシリー様、どのようにお考え
I
で
just
すか？
spent last month on the costume.
なんていうか
You must hold my wallet.
ちょっと怖いけど、これこそ私
Not
た
the
ちが
gamble,
求める
please.
刺激よね。
Gamble, please, no.
保安部の大部隊が押し寄せたりしたら、自分たちで都市伝説の謎を解き明かそうってムードが台無しよ。
外部に助けを求めずにここを突破でき
もちろん。私って
I
整
guess
備
I'm
士
just
の中の
saving for
エースなんだから
Fenrir, but she's
こんな
like,
ドアはちょちょいのちょいよ。
she's not really that much of a waifu, just more of being OP.
さすがはセシリー
For one,
様
she's flat.
待ってなさい。
Annabella's more
価値のあるものを
waifu.
見つけるまで帰らないんだから。
But waifu is a bit subjective. I mean, there are some that prefer flat. I'm a man of culture, so I prefer non-flat.
セシリー様、頑張ってくださいませ。申し訳ございません。私はお役に立てないようです。
Well, except Mana. I think I like Mana. They made her
力
right
仕事が必要
the
になり
first
ま
time.
したら、
Just ignore
ぜひ
the
お声掛けください。
change in her cosmetic
慌てないで。
because of conservationists.
私の専門分野なんだから私に任せとけばいいの。
なんて頼りがいのあるお方でしょう。お二人とご一緒させていた
Yeah,
だいた
their
のは
mouths aren't moving anymore.
やはり正しい。
Well, what happened? Time skip. 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 Yeah, there we go. Skip that shit.
ちょっと手強かった。でもこれでもっと奥まで進めるわよ。
ええ、参りましょう。
Reminds me of Mia. You should really fix that eventually. Heinriard. Okay, so it's some shady organization. Okay, let's talk to Shelly instead of Annabella.
ヒンリヤード財団のロゴ
Hinriard.
すごく広くて部屋もたくさんありそう。絶対何かいいものあるはず。
そうですね。28号はここで道に迷ってしまったのかもしれません。
さあ急いで。これはもう都市伝説がどうとかの問題じゃな。そうそう。
Don't remind me of corporate.
さっきまでの
Lynn is carrying this game so hard. Basically, it's Lynn.
後でネッ
And
ト
Annabella
に
now.
するにしても写真がないと信じて
The
もらえない
waifus
し
are
ね。
carrying this game hard.
あれ、ちょっと目を離した隙に。
いないみたい
Hello,
ね。
McRiden.
もしかしてドロイドを探しに。
別行動は危険よ。
大丈夫じゃないかな。今のところおかしな出来事は起こってないし、それに店長とずっと連絡を取り合ってるじゃない。すごく信頼してるみたいだし、何か緊急事態でも起こったら、
Huh.
きっと助けを求めるはずよ。
Why is Elmao Lamau getting censored? Wait, let me check. It's getting nerfed. Is that a blacklisting? Well, I can't see it. I disabled excess caps, emotes. I don't know the default blacklist words phrases. Okay, I'm just gonna turn that off too. So that Elmo gets accepted also. The only thing that's being blocked now should be just the links at the moment.
とにかく私たちも手がかりを探しましょう。
Okay, so now we have to search for Annabella who disappeared randomly.
このエレベーター動かないよ。アナベラは
Forgot how to walk in this game.
私たちも追いかけよう。
No, not that one. Oh, there's a button here somewhere that's gonna allow me to walk. Just don't remember what it is. Not this one. This is just usually for the memes. As far as sneaking, I don't know if it actually works in the game. I haven't really tried sneaking at enemies. But it's a thing. Why is it talking about condiments? Because it's a chef? It's a waiter? Yeah, it's pretty goofy looking, this one, the sneaking. Z-Bug. Yeah, we usually just use this for memes. In town, we just do this one and then just run around. What's the walk? Don't remember the walk. If there is one. Maybe in controller it works. What? Did we repeat? What? Oh wait, this one's different. It's not talking about condiments anymore. I hope I'm not just in a loop. So, not read. Is it the same speed? I am still faster. No, I am still faster. Okay, now the game's telling us if we're going in circles. It's reminiscent of what happened in Hoot's house story quest. I think it's just the same. There's kind of something like this. Different logs though.
確かにただ闇雲に歩いてるだけじゃダメみたいね。さっきの現象を見るにここにはある種の転送システムが作動してるんじゃな。正しいドアを通らなければ元の部屋に転送されてしまうの。
正しい方向を見つけるにはどうしたらいいのかしら。
そんなの知るわけないでしょ。私は方向音痴だからあなたに任せるわ。
Find the right way. Then we not take that room. Maybe you can do this room. Okay, nope. There's only one way, so I don't know what else you can do. Maybe there's a button somewhere, or a different sequence of interactions with the logs could also be a thing. Don't know. Well, there's only one door unless we... Can we go back? No, it's the same previous room. There's a droid here crying. Corner. Okay, thanks for dropping by. Made the stream much more entertaining. Because the story quest isn't. But at least this one's kind of interesting, where I'm thrown in a loop. I'll just end this one and then probably end the stream. Just finish the story quest. And just check the VOD or YouTube. Okay, I'm gonna try going forward if I can. I'll drop by Ghosted stream again if I'm not streaming at the time, because our schedules do kind of coincide. Thanks for dropping by. Oh, I can switch camera. I'm just gonna figure this one out. Usually these story quests last 1 hour, maybe. How long was it? What have I been in this damn quest anyway? Probably like 30 minutes or so. So that's like halfway there, unless I get stuck doing this one. Oh. Oh, we are still in the loop. Yeah, there's another guy crying down here. Let's cry together. I wish there was a crawl animation, so I can take pictures of Lynn in different poses. Haven't done it yet. Okay, for those watching and you know how to fix this, don't spoil, no backseating, no spoilers. No idea. Can I be seen in the camera? No, it's pretty static. Find the right way. Yeah, next stream is horror block, by the way. So I'm going to try something different, assuming that there are viewers again. I'm going to try something different, which you'll find out on the next stream. If I don't stream tomorrow, then it's in the but I think I'll try tomorrow because the DPC, I think, for Dota Pro Circuit that I watch on stream clashes with my schedule right now, and I watch certain regions play, certain teams, so that maybe. Yeah, usually stream this around the same time, like 10 p.m., 10:30. Oh, you're still there? I thought you were working. Or maybe you are working and you're just lurking now. And that's fine. I do that all the time at work. Don't tell my boss. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm not opening that door yet. Yeah, Twitch helps pass the time and work's kind of boring, kind of dull. Okay, I think the droids are changing at least. Yeah, I usually stream around the same time, but weekends does have a different schedule sometimes. Like sometimes I stream in the afternoon instead of at night, in anticipation of friends inviting me to play some multiplayer games. But it's not that often that I stream in the afternoon. Usually it's still at night. Like 10 p.m., 11 p.m. Sometimes 12, but it's rare. That's a rarity as well. Usually it's 10 or 11 I start. I'll be doing something different on the next stream, but it's still horror block, so I'll be doing horror games. But I'll be doing something different. Oh! I can switch the cameras now, but I still don't. Maybe I try matching the same camera. 4H high. Is that 4 high? C1 is dead, I think. Yeah, the C1's dead. It's probably for a different room. Oh. C2 and C3 are the same. Except that there are different number of droids. C3 and C4 look the same. Oh wait, no. Okay, C4 is empty. C3 has some droids. Slightly different angle. Is that Annabella? I think that may be the right one. Maybe I'll just try this one then. I walked out on the opposite side. And I can progress here. Oh, I can, but it moves. Painting? Was that a painting? It's a screen. Back. I'm back here. I think I made more progress before. Can I open this one? Oh, I can. And then if I go back, it's going to be empty again. Oh wait, now it's the same. Okay, I go back here then. I prefer the one with more peoples and more droids in it. Yeah, that's the one I want. I see Annabella. I think that's Annabella. If I walk out from this direction. What about these guys? Do they matter? Ah. They have a different clothing now. Wait, it's not Annabella. Yeah, I was aiming for this one, the one with Annabella in it. No, not that one. Still the same. Well, and stuff now here. Was this always red? There's, I think, a pattern. I need to be in C4. And I'm just going to go back and C3. Take me back to C3. Okay, that's a clue. What painting? Okay, I'm going to try. At least there was some progress. Okay, so the painting, that's the clue. Actually, it's not the clue, it's the answer. Dude. You have to follow it, so I'm just gonna follow. So this is the closest one, maybe. Finally. Okay, so it was the painting all along. Okay, now this is the demo that Krusty wasn't able to watch. Goshujin-sama. This view is better. He's gonna walk like this all the way. Yeah, that's why they're trying to bait. A perfect world's trying to bait the art. Called X, AI technology. AI technology researcher. Yeah, someone's dead. New type of droid. That's amazing story. Maybe.
一時の都市伝説として消えていく方が好ましいのでしょうね。
Skip.
少しの間とはいえ、話題にも
I think the game has problems when I... No, there is no ray tracing here, but there is, I think, DLSS. And the game malfunctions and if I have it enabled. So I turn it off. That's what my guildmates told me. And that's what I experienced from that setting. No ray tracing here. It's not a AAA high fidelity, high graphics game. Maybe it's fine now. Before, in a previous patch, I just turned it off. It could cause problems. Does it make a difference in an anime game? Not really sure. I think I'm fine with this setting so far. Madeline Foundation, this one is... Lyra's, I think. The nun. At least for this game, I'm just into more on performance. I do have a 3080, but don't want to push it that hard. Maybe in a future AAA game. I'm not into reflections really on any game. Just makes the PC run harder than it should. Not much into reflections or shadows. Usually those are the big culprits when it comes to performance. Oh, there are droids. I may try it next time around, but not really a priority for me. Rogue is just like Hydra. It's a Hydra. She's still really smiling. Or yeah, their expressions don't really change that much in this game. Don't waste bullets. Then who are you talking to? Do they refer to the same master? Yeah, so she's hiding secrets. Master's dead. That's a takeaway from this story quest. Master's dead. I am the new master now.
この部屋には機密情報を守るためセキュリティ用の自爆システムが設置されていたのです。私がたどり着いた時にはもう
That's a lie, that's a lie.
データも技術もゴシップも全部燃えちゃったの？
Gosh.
残念ですが これだけたくさんのドロイドがみんな電波に引き寄せられて
あなたが探していたドロイド、
この破損の上すべて同じ型番
Yeah, so we still haven't found number 28 model.
ヒンリヤード財団が製造したドロイドには本当に
ケーキもドロイドも見る影もないじゃない。これじゃ何もわからない。何を投稿すればいいのよ。
Yeah, deadpan expressions here.
いずれにしてもこの廃墟の件は
There's probably more chapters, like in every other character. Their story isn't complete yet. Pretty much the same in Genshin, where they have more chapters per character to reveal more lore and background and history, and also character development.
事件の黒幕も見つかってない。謎だけが残されたなんて。私もう行くからね。
We have one revelation. Master's dead. She's talking to a ghost or talking to herself, or it's a different master. How long have I been streaming? 2 hours 20. Well, since there are still viewers, we can do some random shit. More random shit, but I'm not the best. I'm not a whale. Not DPS worthy. Maybe not even dolphin. One thing that I do regret in the game is that the game didn't really recommend focusing on one element. Like, even if you're nerfed in certain stages, I think it's still best. If you're just starting out, I suggest you just focus on one, regardless of the resistance of the enemy. Because DPS does matter, your stats matter if you just focus on one. Combine and focus all your resources on just one element and just go from there. It's way easier, especially on the wallet. Or if you're completely free to play, it's also good for you guys. Either that or you're stuck with the support role. That's basically it. That's what a friend of mine did. Or a former raid member in Dragonist. Yeah, but you have to form parties of the same element usually because of the resonance, the concept of resonance here. If you have more than one. So basically right now the meta is you have to keep Lin in to increase your resonance, but originally you still need the same element. Like one aberration that's Lin, and then you can have more than one element, but if you want to maximize DPS, it's still mono team. Still the best one, as far as I know. I mean, because the resonance is improved on top of Lin's passive effect while her skill is active. You get more bonuses on top if you're using a mono element team. Yeah, physical is also an element in this game. Believe it or not, it's also an element. It's treated as a separate element. And it also has resonance. Yeah, former Dragonist player that I know focuses on physical. It's an element.
いやいや、そんなことないってば。冒険っていうのは何も得られないこともあるの。
That's at least one distinct difference between Genshin and this game.
期待通りのものが手に入らなかったからってあなたのせいじゃないわ。
お慰めいただき感謝いたします。セシリー様はお心の広いお方ですね。
He's hiding her true personality.
何か新しい情報が入りましたら
It's all a lie. But she's still waifu, so I don't really care. She's still waifu.
じゃあここで解散しましょう。みんなお疲れ様。
アナベラさん、
お疲れ様。
よろしくね。
あ、はい。
Master's dead. Shelly. Oh yeah, Shirley is the other girl. This one says Shelly. It's kind of confusing sometimes. Yes, I would think so. Because of this girl. This one, Coco Ritter, because she is pure support. Even her passives or awakenings are also dedicated for support. I mean that one is not doesn't show it. In the warehouse, can I have this one? Yeah, it's all of it's basically just for healing and buffing attack. But at least it's not like Genshin where Cryo is the superior element. I don't know. I don't know if it's still the meta, but in my time, Cryo was the superior element in Genshin. And for a time in this game, last year, Cryo was also superior. Okay, so Dendro's like the new Cryo now. Okay. With Nahida and everything. Yeah, I have all the standard banner ones and skipped most limited banner ones. Only got 2. Oh, wait, 3. These 3 I got. I only have 3 limiteds. The rest are standards. I got all of them. And skip the rest. Sad Geo. Geo is always sad. That's why they buffed Zhongli so hard. That's why all the Zhongli fans, Zhongli stans, complain that Geo doesn't have enough DPS and shit. That's why MiHoYo gave in and buffed Geo. Where am I supposed to go? Here. How do I get... I guess Miraflor if I have a taxi. I don't know this one. Subway station archives? Or is it a subway? Is it a legit subway station? I haven't gone to this one yet. Not sure if it's something. Not sure if it's real transport. Yeah, I'm not sure. But in Tower Fantasy, they got nerfed. Balanced. The term is balanced. Can I ride this? Do I have to wait? I'm not sure. Will I get it? Or is it just light? It's literally just light. I think Zhongli got something. Back in my day. He got buffed. For the rest, I am not sure. Where is the taxi? Is that the taxi? Shit. I don't know. I am going in the right direction right now. But not enough. So it's on a higher floor. I am lost. Maybe I should just teleport now. It's way simpler if I just teleport here. Although it's a loading screen. It is loading screen. Time to wrap up. Annabella's story quest, chapter 1 at least. And we'll see if... well, what are these guys doing? There is a maid outfit. Oh yeah, so someone bought Annabella's costume there. And they disappeared. Okay, this one also has Annabella. These guys have Annabella. They don't have Pyro except for D-Look. The D-Look clone. Thank you for following. Please don't unfollow because if you do, you get banned. But you can apply for, you can appeal your unban. But just be sure that you follow for a good reason and it's not because you're... well, if you're trading follows, it's completely fine. But if you unfollow, then expect an unfollow from me as well. Obviously. Obvious. Oop. Still higher. But if you're like looking for commissions, I've had some followers like that. No, I'm not looking for commissions or hiring people for graphic design. I'm not yet an affiliate. Don't have emotes yet. No emotes, no bits, no subs. No, don't have any use for that yet. Ow! Fall damage.
それからね、あのおもちゃ、明らかに数年前のガラクタなのに、暗号化レベルは本物なの。
I'll check. Oh, thank you. Yes, I do find myself to be funny at times, but depression always creeps in. I think that happens for every comedian. Basically, they're sad if they don't bring joy to others. That's basically me in a nutshell. Hey, Lindsay. And just so you know, this is not my main content, by the way. I just stream this every 2 or 3 weeks, so please, if you're following, please follow for the streamer and not the content, because my content changes. Hence the tag Variety Gamer, or Variety Gaming, I don't know which one I'm using right now, on the tags under the stream right now, because I play multiple genres, but currently I'm on my horror block, playing 3 horror games, eventually finishing 1, ideally this month, but yeah, once I've gone past that, I'm planning on moving to other genres. The only thing I really avoid as much as possible, like the Plague, are Battle Royales. Do not expect me to play anything like that, ever. Heck no.
いいところに来たね。今、私の大活躍について話してたの。
Just so you know, I did play Battle Royale before streaming. I played Apex Legends. Wasn't really good at it. I didn't really bother improving or ranking up or doing competitive there. And also because people died too much, too fast. And you can get top 3 easy just by hiding.
そんな物騒なことが？ええ、状況によっては私も後で調査を手伝いに行くかもしれない。
失礼します、リンヤ様。
Who's this old guy?
お茶とケーキはお気に召しましたか？
It's a butler.
芳醇な味わいね。気に入ったわ、店長さん。
それは何よりです。
こんにちは、店長さん。あの日は残念でしたね。
You don't have to worry about that because I'm not playing that again ever.
私たちがお化け屋敷にじゃなかった。
If you're actually looking for me to main something, I plan on either Blue Protocol or Dragon Sword, but that's a future game. I'm going to be maining those. And try to live up to my stream name. Because I am a mechanics expert.
このお店から失踪したサーバントドロイドは
Like usually when I play raids or dragon raids back in Dragon Nest, I was always automatic and always precise with the execution of mechanics to bring down bosses and such, and also memorizing moves. It's like automatic to me. Of course you don't know because I wasn't streaming back in the day. But I was taking down dragons on my own back in the good old days. Planning on doing that again in a future MMO, but this is not really an MMO, it's like a multiplayer gacha game. Kinda like Genshin, but more multiplayer, but it's not a full-fledged MMO RPG. So you won't be able to see really my skills because this game is mainly just pay to win and DPS. DPS check. And I'm not into that really. Thank you for following. If you're a streamer, let me know so that we can swap follows. Yeah, that's not a real maid. Double agent spy.
ですが、登録されていた名前は違ったような。
そのウェイトレスがまだ在籍しているのなら。
He's gone.
もうおりません。2日前にアルバイトの契約期間が終了。
そう、仕方ないわね。この件は今後の調査。
You should investigate the girl more than the droid. Oh yeah, you learned something here. Definitely learned. Probably what not to do on stream, because I'm not popular at all. If you really want to learn, this is from experience, and it's also kind of a bit of bashing. But if you really want to learn how to stream, you need to watch I call normie streamers. Basically the Battle Royale, so if you play Battle Royales, yeah, you'll most likely become popular eventually. If there is a way for you to get some partnership or sponsorship from the developer, you get giveaways, bam, instant affiliate. Don't have to be good. You just have to keep playing the game, keep giving giveaways. Damn, so easy. Yeah, I ghosted knows on my resentment towards the normie streamers. You will learn much from here on what not to do. And that is to not play non-Battle Royale games. Wait, what was I supposed to do? Since you guys are still here, doing some random shit. I've already done the domain thing and I'm out. Oh wait, I have one. Well, I have just one for one run. I'll just do one. This is just automatic. This is the lazy type of grinding. Yeah, this is what not to do as a streamer. Although I do learn stuff also from other streamers. I incorporate them bit by bit. But I'm not completely stealing stuff or ideas. Putting in my own brand, my own version of stuff. But since I'm not affiliate, I am limited in what I can do. Alright. I think it's in my profile, I'm not sure. Of some streamers I recommend because they're funny as heck. Also, well, if you're into speedrunning, that's also a good way to become affiliate or / partner. It's also a good way. So if you're into one game and you don't mind playing the same game over and over again every stream, then you can speedrun a certain game. That's also a good way to become famous, relatively speaking. Oh no, I'm not an MVP again. Yeah, next stream is Horror Block, so I'll be playing... Well, since you're already guys here, so you have something to look forward to. I'll be playing 2 horror games instead of 1. When I'm playing Plague Tale Requiem, I'll be playing 2 chapters, and then for the other 2 games, I'll be playing them back to back on the same stream. Just do note that in The Devil in Me, that game is jank as fuck, so there will be some frame losses in the stream, because that game doesn't cooperate well with the triple monitor setup. So for that game, I think I'm going to turn off my 2 other monitors, because that game is pretty jank. Okay, thank you for dropping by. I'll be following you as well since you're a streamer. But if you're playing Battle Royales, I cannot promise you that I cannot go beyond just lurking. I just can't stomach watching that. I categorize those games as more fun to play than watch. Unless you're watching competitive, I'd rather not watch those games. I'm not really gonna learn anything. But yeah, if you're really an entertaining streamer, regardless of your content, it's going to be fine. I guess you'll be fine whatever stream you provide, but I think in my case, that doesn't really work. That doesn't apply. Okay, I prefer the horror games actually. I like watching horror games, so yeah. I do recommend the Supermassive games because they're always a hoot to watch. Just don't backseat. Usually just enjoy watching the streamers' reactions. It's really cool. Okay, so yeah, definitely if you're not a normie streamer. What I call normies are those that play Battle Royales. So if you're not doing those, or NBA, something like that, sports games, I call those normies. So if you're not those, then yeah, it's pretty good. Assassin's Creed is good in for the right streamer. I mean, it's not always that fun because it has some open world aspects. You guys know 39 Death, her stream is pretty funny because she's always dying and stuff. So if you're like that, then yeah, it's pretty damn entertaining. Horror games will always be enjoyable to watch, in my opinion. It's always going to be a hoot. Me, I don't really like playing them. I force myself to play them because usually I get more viewers from horror games. I just force myself because I get jump scared a lot. I hate it. Of course, the viewers enjoy the jump scares or watching the streamer get jump scared. But yeah, it's not a fun experience. Not at all. But I like watching streamers play horror games. Not gonna lie. Especially when they're scared. Yeah. Or if they're funny. Only one of the two. Don't just play too seriously if you're into horror games. Yeah, I live alone. But yeah, like this past weekend I did visit my parent, sorry. But yeah, I live alone. I could actually stream anytime. Well, no. Besides work, after work, I can stream anytime, but usually it's at night. Well, I have the lights on, so when I stream, I have the lights on. If I turn off the lights, it's extra scary. I'm not gonna do that. I don't think I'll be able to finish a stream if I have the lights turned off while playing horror games. I don't play the most scary, the scariest games. I don't stream those. I usually just watch them. For example, the Supermassive games are games that aren't really that scary. It's more fun in games, really. Especially with the broken expressions, the T poses in the game, the bugs, jump scares, those kinds of things. Like, I think there's one game. Trying to remember what it was. It's truly horrifying. It's very recent as well. Can't remember the name though. Wait, let me just Google it real quick. Scariest horror games. Visage. Yeah, this game's really scary for me. I'm not gonna play that, but definitely one of the scariest games I've ever seen. I think that just that one. Dead Space, I may try the remake if it ever comes out. Supermassive games I've played most of them. Five Nights at Freddy's, I'm not gonna play that because that's pure jump scare nightmare. Yeah, so I only pick a select few horror games that are not too horrifying. And then mostly other genres when I stream. And I'm done with one of the horror games, I'll be shifting to a different genre. Of course, I'll still finish the rest, but I'll be shifting because Horror Block was supposed to be done by November at the latest, and it's already January. Need to move on to the other games. I'm probably skipping Forspoken because I saw the reviews, I saw the demo, and yeah, it's not that interesting anymore. I may try Hogwarts Legacy because my sister-in-law is a huge fan. My mom is also a huge fan of that, of Harry Potter. So I may try that. I may try that one. Let's see. I could do this one. The Spiral Abyss. Just to show the Spiral Abyss of the game. We're done with Annabella's segment, by the way. Did the trial and the story quest. I am not sure if it's an MMO. I am not sure. I think it is. I think there is an multiplayer aspect, but not sure if it's a full-fledged, fully immersed MMORPG. We'll see. We're going to find out eventually. Find it. Where is that? Oh yeah, I'm using this one. Frig. Going Frig. Did someone text? Nope. Yeah, I'm planning on streaming that one. Did I put it? I think I put it somewhere in the About section. Yeah, I did. I did recently make a game wish list there. Down there somewhere. Nah, my sister-in-law doesn't play games. She plays some board games. But she's just more into the books and the movies. And the merch. Don't forget the merch. But she doesn't play the games. I'll try baiting her to watch my stream though. For Hogwarts Legacy. Theme park. Well, there's nothing much to do in there, to be honest. Man, these guys are tanky. I don't think I'm gonna finish. Or am I? This guy should be priority. Way too tanky. But the targeting sucks. I am targeting the wrong one. I have tried the butterbeer in Japan. Yeah, it is too sweet. I don't recommend it.
こでさよならね。
I should focus on this guy, camera.
覚悟です。
I think I'm doing more damage to the fan. Or not. Okay, that's a lie.
ここでさよならね。 粛清する。
Yeah. I may have not enough damage. I'm going to try Electro next. There's not enough crowd control. I need to do the crowd control thing that the game didn't let me change my relics. Because there is a setting that I use here for PvP-ish. This thing. Use it here. What else do I need? There are some DPS relics in here. Let's try hologram. And try again with this one, but with the relics being utilized. Assuming the game lets me... Oh. I have to exit. Game won't let me change the relics even before the battle. Something that could be improved upon, to be honest. Game. Yeah, I think that one aspect that could be changed in battle is you should be able to swap relics while fighting. I mean, they're just floating around. You're not really you don't need a bag for it, for example, to pull it out of. It's digital. It's like a virtual thing. Not sure if the hologram or the missile is better, but trying again the cryo build. Well, at least I got some primos in it, but I didn't finish. CS is sufficient, DPS is not. I play it once a month for the Primo Gems, PvP. It's basically what it does, because it's not worth it to grind all the way to the top unless you want the special amount for PvP top tier players. I did PvP in Dragonist. That was more fun. This one, I think it's not as fun. It's not enough moves, for example. I do it once a month. I haven't done it yet though. I always win, but usually the guys I play also play it just for the Primo, the monthly Primo gem for participating. You get like, it's either 100 or 150 a month for joining. That's it. That's basically it. No, this guy should... Oh wait, should prioritize this guy. These two guys are hella annoying. Well, I could show it also.
命令に従い始末する。
Yeah, I didn't do that because it was jank as fuck as well.
ここでさよなら。公務を実行する。
I don't want that guy, I want this guy, game.
覚悟なさい。なかなかやるじゃない。粛清する。
Oh shit, I'm dying. Well, that's bad. Well, that's one problem. Don't kill me, please. Shit, it's not strong enough. And I died. This is one of the highest levels now, so it's pretty hard. Okay, I'm going to try this game that won't let me change the relics inside, so I'm going to do it outside again. Okay, I'm gonna try Electro this time. And hopefully, I think, ideally I won't be able to die. I won't get hit because I'm flying. So only some projectiles will hit. Okay, so they're just messages, so I can't claim shit. Going back. Okay, trying Electro. Yeah, in PvP it's balanced. All of your items are equal, supposedly, so it's completely fine. It's completely balanced and fair. It's not pay to win. Unless I think it's a character thing. I think if you have a different build, for example, limited characters, maybe you have an advantage. Not sure. I've always won in the PvP, but I only ever encounter those that participate and not really aim to win. Oh wait, I was supposed to change this one to
たまには休暇らしいことをしましょう。
relic. The projector isn't worth it because you can only use it once during the time span. Need more DPS stuff. Wait. Let me go over the relics first. 'Cause I don't remember. What's the cooldown? 240-second cooldown. Okay, so that's not gonna fly. So I guess most of these are just one-offs. This one, I think, should make it. Okay, so this one will work. But the throwing in the air might make me miss. I don't know. Lava bomb. It's stun. Oh wait, there is damage, but it's only one proc of damage. I don't have. This is new. This one is new. Type 2 Coant. That's how it's pronounced. Generate a shield. The shield knocks back nearby enemies. That's it. Additional stack of blessing once the shield ends. Each blessing stack will reduce damage by 2% for 10 seconds. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking for some offensive relics here. I used the black hole, but it's more crowd control. Not sure if it has damage. I think it does. Yeah, it has damage, so I guess I get to keep it. Projector. I'm looking for a relic that I can use twice during the challenge. I mean, like this one. This one is 60-second cooldown. That deals with each strike, but it doesn't mention how many strikes. The magnetic storm. An electric tornado. Yeah, missile launcher is a staple usually for guys or a lot of peeps or the player base. Okay, let's try missile barrage. We'll deploy it instead of the hologram. Where is it? So I can use it twice. And then using Volt build. You should really rework this Bygone Phantasm. The prep phase should enable me to deploy and rearrange my relics. Oh, sorry. Skip. The problem with the Volt build, though, is that it requires a lot of stamina, so eventually I have to go down and then recover. It's unlike the Cryo build, but unfortunately my Cryo build doesn't have enough constellations, so it's still pretty weak. If Frigg ever comes to standard banner I'm still playing, then I'll be buying her duplicates or weapons to enhance her further, because it's always Cryo supremacy in every game, unless it's Dendro. This guy. This guy. Oh! Got it. What I don't know yet is if they are resistant to Electro. Not sure. Oh man, I'm getting hit by the electricity thing. Good thing though, I have heal. That is pretty inferior though. No, probably my heal. Oh shit! I'm dying. I am dying. I'll be focusing on this guy. Just die already, please.
づける。公務を実行する。
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Feels good, man. Feels good. Okay, I'm done with the week. I'm done with Spiral for the week. You only ever needed to do it once a week, and that's already good enough. Unless you're a whale. Vault Supremacy. Until I get more frigs. If I get more frigs, then it's back to Cryo Supremacy. Well, since I'm playing the boring part of the game, I can play some music now. Not song requests, because DMCA on YouTube. Just play the safe ones. I'm just gonna lower the volume further. I think that should be good enough. Hope it doesn't drown me out. Okay, what else can we do? Check the world chat for world boss. I think I'm too late for this one. Devourer. That is a world boss. Yeah, I missed it. I guess I have to do this on the weekend. We can do the PvP. I haven't done my Wait, it's down right now. Yeah, I have to wait for the afternoon. Okay, so I can't do it. This one is... I think I hate that. Yeah, I hate this one. Didn't really do that one shit. Okay, radiation, skip radiation, can't do it. Yeah, so we can't do... This one has lame reward, so this one is basically for beginners, so we don't do that. Also, raids I do on the weekend. Wormholes, not that rewarding really. Then Void Rift, radiation right now. The debuff is radiation, so pretty much it's a pub killer. Not going to do it with pubs at least. Frontier Clash, you only need to do these once. These are just weekly things. This one's monthly. And these are the weeklies. I'll do this one on the weekend. Probably. I'm just waiting for a better debuff. A friendlier debuff here. This one doesn't really reward me much. I'm not really interested in the rewards. It's usually for beginners as well. Or if you want better stats on your armor. I'm already pretty satisfied with mine, so I don't bother doing this one at all. I've already done this one. That's all good. I am out of resin. Ruins. It's just to unlock more relics and gold. And XP. But since I'm at level cap right now, there's no point in getting XP. Returnee farm. Hey, this guy fishes. This guy does fishing a lot. That's why he has a profile picture of fish. Okay, but I think that's good enough for now. I've been streaming for 3 hours and I've run out of content to do in the game. I'm out of resin. I'm going to have to wait for the other content or the other challenges there. It's not the appropriate time at the moment. And I don't really bother exploring that much anymore. So yeah. Yeah, it's good except for the lack of music and the lack of facial expressions from the characters. And also the aspect of pay to win. Besides those, the game is good to stream. And it's a good reason why there are streamers that focus on this one. Just like in Genshin Impact, they focus on this game. It's just that I just find it doesn't have enough content to be a priority or your main focus for a streamer. I guess for Genshin it's fine with your exploring, but this one, I think exploring is pretty boring. Yeah, so it doesn't have enough content, which is why I stream it only like bi-weekly or tri-weekly. That's what it's called, tri-weekly. Every 2 or 3 weeks. Whenever there's just a new patch, that's the only time I ever stream this one. I still have a lot of games on my backlog, so next stream I'll be resuming the horror block. Back-to-back horror games, and hope people would drop by there, especially for The Devil in Me, assuming I don't get any technical glitches there, because the game does have problems with multiple screens. Not sure if it's also because of the higher resolution. I don't think there is an RTX. No, the game doesn't have RTX. Or does it? I don't remember. But I've encountered some problems playing that game. So, except for that, it should be an enjoyable experience as a horror game. Hope you guys drop by there. Just admiring Lynn while I'm doing my outro stuff. Can probably zoom in a bit. Yep, my waifu in the game. Best waifu, besides Raiden Shogun. At the moment. Nobody tops them as best waifu. They're top 2 waifu in the game, as far as I know. Well, there's also Tifa. But she doesn't come out until maybe the end of this year or maybe next year. What, really? Well, they're on YouTube. Yeah, you can also find streamers there. But I don't think they're, especially in Sound Mind, it's a highly unpopular game. It's highly rated, but it's not streamed as much. So yeah, you can just check my YouTube to check the VODs. All the links are found at allmylinks.com/mechlord, or below the live streams you're watching from. You can generate the All My Links link either by waiting on Stream Elements or by generating the links. Okay, you can just generate it here. If it works. Sometimes it doesn't work. Yeah, there. Thank you, Nightbot. And I'll see anyone live next time. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Discord. Still don't have a way to stream directly on Facebook without paying, so I won't be doing that yet, but if ever I find a solution for it, I'll be streaming also on Facebook as Facebook Gaming, because it's the most popular streaming platform in my country, but it's a low priority. I still prefer Twitch because of the superior emotes. Yeah, so have a good day, have a good night. Thanks for dropping by, Ghosted, Kun, Krusty, and Realicious. Yeah. Thanks for dropping by. I'll be swapping follows with Rhea as well. Supporting, but just don't play Battle Royales, because I'll be skipping those. Or I'll just be lurking. I'll definitely not be watching that. I could lurk because I have a lot of monitors. You can just leave your stream on, but I won't be watching that one. You can guarantee I won't be watching Battle Royales. See anyone live next time. If I'm not streaming, I can also drop by your channel, Ghosted. It's fine. Yeah. Yeah, it's good. It's a good sign. She has a future. Well, actually, if she doesn't play Battle Royales, she has less of a future. Yeah. It's just that that kind of reality we have right now, where the Battle Royales have more viewers. Very sad reality right now. But yeah, I fully support those that don't stream Battle Royales. Fully support them all the way. Unfortunately, most of my followers, the streamers that follow me are streaming those, so I don't really watch their streams. Eventually they're gonna unfollow me, sadly. But it's a swap, so if they unfollow, then I'll unfollow back. So yeah, I'll be catching your stream also, Ghosted, if ever. it should be a good time for me to still stream tomorrow because the teams I'm watching in Dota aren't, I think, as long as they're not streaming their competition. If my teams aren't competing in Dota, then I'll be streaming. I'll be streaming more. I think that's a good resolution. So yeah, can have Lynn here wave us goodbye. And then I'll see anyone live next time around. There's the wave. There is the wave. Okay, bye guys. See you next time. Thanks for watching. With my jank ass inferior farewell screen, but there at least there's Annabella in it. You can enjoy Annabella in there. Yeah, and thanks for watching. Wasn't able to watch her stream because I was still lazing around on my bed. I was taking a nap. Sorry about that. I only woke up to stream, and then I'll be going back later to bed in an hour or so. Yeah, so thanks a lot. See you on live next time, and catch your streams as well if you're a streamer and you don't stream battle royals.